Good morning, children. Today we are going to see the abbreviations, in page number 78. This is nothing but the usual or the frequently used abbreviations in our computer world. This much you should know. For our exam, I will be asking all this in the form of match, choose, or in the form of fill-ups. So what is this VDT? VDT is Visual Display Terminal. This VDT you can see in the monitors of your TV, computer, or even in the set-top box or the boxes which we are using for our Wi-Fi connections. That is VDT. There will be a terminal called VDT. So inside the terminal, if you plug that terminal, then only you can get the visual display. For the audio, there will be two pinpoints. That is, you have to plug in two pinpoints. Whereas for the visual, there will be only usually one plug-in. So that terminal is called as Visual Display Terminal. Then DWP. This is Daisy Wheel Printer. This is a type of a printer which was earlier used. Nowadays, these are not being used. But the abbreviation is DWP. Daisy Wheel Printer. DMP means dot matrix printer. CPS, that means character per second. This is all the things which we'll be talking about when we are talking about a printer. How many characters per second a printer can print. Then DPI, this is dots per inch. Then PPM, pages per minute. Then this LPM means lines per minute. So all this 2 to 7 all are related with the printers. That is, these two are the types of printers. These are all the performance of the printers. Characters, dots, pages, and lines. Then coming to UNIVAC. UNIVAC is universal. So 3 digits or 3 letters. UNIVAC. Then the C. UNIV. All the 4 are coming here. And then A is here and C. So Universal Automatic Computer. This is the very first computer which was very first developed. Then EDSAC. EDSAC means Electronic Delay Storage Automatic Computer. Electronic Delay Storage. This automatic computer is the same from the earlier one. Then EDVAC. Electronic Discrete. This is not for delay. This is discrete, variable and computer. Electronic Discrete Variable and Computer. Then ENIAC. ENIAC means Electronic Numerical Integrator and Calculator. Electronic Numerical Integrator and Calculator. So these 4 are the generations of the computers. This was the first generation and these are all the second generation. EDSAC, EDVAC, ENIAC, all are generations. This is the first generation. These are all the second generation. Then what is CAL? CAL is Computer Aided Learning. What is CAD? CAD is Computer Aided Designing. This CAD is very, very useful nowadays for the designing of vehicles, anything. All the small machines, all these are designed using this computer aided designing. Then EEPROM. EEPROM is Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory. ROM means read-only memory. That means it will not store. It will not store the data for a long time. When you switch it off, it will be erased. So this is erasable programmable read-only memory. Then PROM. PROM is programmable read-only memory. So these two are related to memory. RAM is random access memory, but RAM will retain the data. Is it not? In our mobile itself, they will say it is 2 GB RAM, or our pen drive, the memory size will be saying 2 GB RAM, because RAM means it will be stored there until and unless we delete it, it will not be erased. Whereas ROM will be erased, that is the memory will be getting erased then and there depending upon the situation. Then coming to artificial intelligence, AI means artificial intelligence. Is it not? All the robotic science is all based upon the artificial intelligence. This nowadays we can see the sensor attached sanitizers. Is it not? In the hotels or in the theater or in the public parks, there will be sanitizers which are having hand sensors. That is, just you place the hand under this sensor. What will happen? The sensor will sense that there is a hand, and it will It will drop few drops of sanitizer on your hand. Okay, so that is done because of the artificial intelligence. Okay, then AT&T. This is American Telephone and Telegraphy. Okay, this is like our BSNL, Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. What was this? This was handling the telephone and the telegraph department in our India. So likewise, this American Telephone and Telegraphy is a company which handled all this telephone and telegraphs in America. Okay, then COBOL. COBOL is Common Business Oriented Language. COBOL is Common Business Oriented Language. So common is CO is coming from COBOL. For the CO from common is for COBOL, and B then oriented language. Then email, email is electronic mail. That is, the mail is not sent physically as in the case of our post letters, where the postman will be delivering and the letter will be in the form of a physical paper. Whereas the electronic mail is nothing but we are writing a mail and it is sent via internet. Okay, then FAT. FAT is File Allocation Table. FAT is File Allocation Table. URL is Uniform Resource Locator. URL means Uniform Resource Locator. Is it not? You have to type the URL. They will be asking you to type the URL on the Google, so that you can directly go to the website. So every website will be having the URL so that that particular website is located. Then ASCII. ASCII means American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So I is here. This I should be capital for information interchange. American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Okay. Then VLSI. VLSI means Very Large Scale Integration. That is, on a simple or a very small size area, you will be having large number of electronic components embedded. Okay, just like example of our mobile phone. Okay, if you open the mobile phone, you will be having a small slot for the memory, small slot for inserting the what is this SIM card, all this. So the sizes are coming very, very less. So on the sizes are becoming small because of this VLSI technology, Very Large Scale Integration. And what is this BASIC? BASIC means it is a language. This is also a language. COBOL is also a computer language. So BASIC means Beginners All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Okay, so it is very, very useful for the beginners. Beginners means all the people who are learning the computer language, and it is used for all purposes. Then there will be symbols and some instruction code. So that is why beginners all purpose symbolic instruction code. Then AC and DC. AC means alternate current, DC means direct current. This AC DC will be written on all the electronic appliances. Is it not? This much AC, this much DC, and there will be this much wattage. Okay, then what is this internet? Internet is international network. This net is coming from network. Then international, there is this inter is coming from international. So internet. So that is internet. Then coming to ARPANET. What is this ARPANET? That is Advanced Research Project Agency Network. So this ARPANET will not be available for the public. It will be only available for scientists or the research persons like our ISRO, people who are sending the satellites and our space missions, etc. Because this is very highly secure network. So only it is available for research. Okay. Then ISOC, that is Internet Society. Society, SOC is coming from society, I is coming from internet. So ISOC. ISOC means Internet Society. UPS, you all have UPS at your home. What is that? Uninterrupted power supply. So when there is an interruption in the direct power supply, this power supply will be giving us the uninterrupted power supply. Okay, that is this battery. This is a battery only. No, this battery will provide us the gap, or it will provide the power during the interruptions. Then AVR, automatic voltage regulator. Automatic voltage regulator. Okay, earlier this was named as stabilizers. Okay, we will be fitting stabilizers for TV, our fridge. Okay, washing machine, for all the electronic appliances. In the in last 10 years or so, before 10 years, we would be attaching stabilizers. Why? They have to stabilize or they have to regulate the voltage, because there will be always voltage fluctuations. Okay, sometimes the voltage will drop, or sometimes there will be huge spike in the voltages. So that will cause harm, or that will cause damage to our electronic devices which we are using at home, like our TV, computer. Okay, so to stop that, we used to use stabilizers. Okay, but now we are having AVR. AVR is automatic voltage regulator, and this AVR is fitted in all the electronic appliances which are coming now, that is, which are being produced nowadays. So we are not fixing a stabilizer separately outside, because this AVR is already built inside the electronic device itself. Okay, say in the case of a TV, nowadays we are using all our LCD and LED TVs. So in those TVs, this AVR is already inbuilt. Okay, so we are not separately using a stabilizer. And then there is a CVT, constant voltage transformer. This is also used mainly to regulate the voltages. So these two are for voltage regulations. Okay. Last two, that is 31 and 32, AVR and CVT, are for voltage regulations, and these are all built in nowadays within the electronic appliances itself. So all these 32 abbreviations you should be thorough for your exam. Okay, children. So in the next class we will see the revision for our summative exam. Okay, thank you.